Hello and welcome. My name is Barbie Svetec and I work at the Faculty of Organization and Informatics of the University of Zagreb. Today I'm going to talk to you about inquiry-based learning as an innovative pedagogical approach that you might already be using in your classroom, or you might use this lesson to add something or to enrich your teaching practice. So let's start with the basics. What is inquiry-based learning in the first place? So long story short, it is a form of active learning similar to, for example, problem-based learning or flipped classroom, and it assumes active participation and responsibility of students in discovering knowledge. In this process, students ask questions, they can investigate by themselves, think critically, and solve problems. Of course, at the same time, applying various problem-solving skills. Inquiry-based learning includes methods and practices which are similar to scientific, and such practices are often used to construct knowledge. This means that inquiry-based learning aims to involve students in the authentic process of scientific discovery. But in doing so, inquiry-based learning focuses on the knowledge which is new to students and not new in general or new to the world. Such processes are actually very important in supporting and developing scientifically literate community. In inquiry-based learning, teacher acts as a facilitator, but at the same time also as a source of information, which is a bit different from the problem-based learning, where teacher is primarily the facilitator. It should also be noted that in inquiry-based learning, the processes can be significantly enhanced through the use of digital technologies. In inquiry-based learning, the scientific process, which is in its nature very complex, is divided into smaller units, and these units are focused on different aspects of scientific thinking. We call these units inquiry phases, and we can say that they are part of an inquiry cycle. It should be noted that in literature, there are different divisions of inquiry phases and cycles, which sometimes overlap, but sometimes also have differences in terminology. But also, it should be noted that already in early development of inquiry-based learning, which is connected to Dewey in the early 20th century, and also related to the beginnings of problem-based learning, already in these phases, the following aspects were identified. So first, we have the definition of a problem. After that, formulation of a hypothesis, and after that, conducting tests. In later frameworks, these phases were further elaborated, questioned, and also modified. But you will see that basically this is something that was kept in as sort of the backbone of the whole process. And although these phases suggest a sequence of phases, it's important to say that inquiry-based learning is actually not predefined and it's not linear. And this means that links between the phases can depend on the context and can go in different directions. Inquiry cycles can be usefully applied in different learning environments, from classrooms, physical classrooms and face-to-face teaching, to digital environments, which is something that you might have used during the COVID-19 pandemic.